Alright, so this is going to be a quick fanfiction review about a sort of story, since we're all still in the Star Wars high that we are all in. And this one is from a fanfiction writer by the name of Pax Roma Darcia, who I think I just butchered that name, so I apologize in advance for completely destroying that name. So, this fanfiction is called Grey Twilight. It is a Star Wars / Star versus the Forces of Evil fusion universe type deal. Now, this story is still in, as of this recording, that is, this story is still still at work, but I really kind of like it. I think it's pretty cool. There's not a lot going on, but, this is just the start of the story. We can't, sometimes you just need to build stuff up rather than throw stuff right out the gate. So, with this story, we have in this universe, and it starts out that it's taking place in between Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones. The story is that Marco, a Padawan in this universe, and his master, Master Het. Now, keep that in mind, that last name, Master Het. Just think about that. If you know your Star Wars universe and that last name sounds familiar, yeah. If you know your Star Wars Extended EU, then I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but if you know your EU, then you know who this Master Het might be. But yeah. So we have, what's going on is that Marco is sensing something on the planet of Muni. So Marco and Het travel to this planet and discover Star. Star is force sensitive, but none of the other Jedi can sense it, and her parents are trying to hide away Star's abilities. And yeah, what's interesting is that only Marco can sense it, but Het can't. But he does recognize that his Padawan is sensing something that he can't, and it's some kind of connection through the Force, and that's kind of the big thing right there, is that these two characters have a connection that no one seems to really understand. Also, throughout the story, we're getting something about that Muni is the people of Muni are being captured at night, and no one knows where they are, and all they can find is death sticks. Again, if you know your Star Wars AU, then you probably know who's the villain in here. But no, I think this is really cool. Muni itself has some cool universe, some cool version in here. Is that in this continuity, they're not part of the Muni is not part of the Republic, and they're not part of the Separatist Alliance either. Remember, at this point, in between Phantom Menace and Clone Wars, there is still no really separatist stuff, but it's brewing. So Muni is more or less it's on okay terms with the Republic, but it is still doing work with the Trade Federation, but they've kind of pissed off the Trade Federation, and a Neimoidian, not Newt Gunray, has called in some bounty hunter help to, more or less coalesce the Munins into falling in line with the Trade Federation, so to speak. So, throughout this story, this looks like it's a very promising story. I do like the chemistry between Star and Marco, how they just instantly become friends, because in this continuity, Star doesn't really have a lot of friends. There's no Princess Ponyhead. There's, she's just been kind of locked up in a tower with all these powers that she doesn't know how to use or understand, and it's kind of driving her nuts. And Marco has the only real contact we know so far that he's had is with other, he's just been traveling around with Master Het. So there's not really much else to do other than, well, I'm just going to hang out here. But yeah, the main crux of the story is Starco and also the connection that Marco and Star have in this universe through the Force that no one can seem to explain. And I'm kind of betting that's going to be the big thing that neither the Jedi nor even the Sith can really understand, that kind of connection through the Force they have that no one else can really sense or predict what that's capable of. So, all in all, as of this recording, there's only 3 chapters. Technically, it's a prologue and 2 chapters, but all in all, this is shaping up to be a really cool and interesting story. I'll leave a link below in case you're curious to check out this story. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed this little fanfiction review, and yeah, if you're interested, go check out Grey Twilight. Anyway, once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I'm out.